Hey readers, and welcome to a review video. So, as this title will imply, this is a John Green review, and yeah, I really like John Green. I love John Green. Who am I kidding? So the book I've been reading is An Abundance of Katherines by John Green, and I really like this book. It's nerdy and cute and really funny. So, I've heard that you should read John Green books the order he wrote them in. I think the reason you should do that is because his writing does get better book by book, and I'm not saying that his writing is bad in any way in this one. It's just, if his writing is good in this, like his writing is good in this one, and then the next one his writing is just a hint better. He gets better at describing people, describing their reactions to other people's actions. He gets better at just describing people and making you feel like you've known these people for your entire life. Like, you know everything about this person inside and out. You know the kind of person that they really are, and then you know the kind of person that they present themselves to be. And the way John Green does that is absolutely amazing. So yeah, this book follows Colin Singleton and his obsession with girls called Catherine. What I really liked in this was how he told you about all of the Catherines. Like, he told you about Catherine number 1, who he only was together with for a few seconds, and then he tells you about all of the Catherines up until this number 19 Catherine, who is the pivotal character in this whole thing, because she dumps him and he is completely heartbroken, and you feel really bad for him. And then Colin is this child genius, like a child prodigy, and he keeps telling you that there's a difference between being a child prodigy and then growing up and becoming a genius, because not all prodigies become geniuses, and he really wants to be a genius, and if he cannot be a genius, he at least wants to do something that will matter. And the way he explains this whole need and want to matter makes me want to matter. So it's really nice. It's really nice. And with him on this journey to matter is his best friend Hassan, and Hassan is a Muslim, and Colin, being the genius he is, knows Arabic. And in the book, there are a few things in here that are really funny. But I think the Arabic discussions that they have are pretty funny, because on more or less every page, or every other page, there are footnotes. This one is my favorite one. It lists different languages. And up here we have, this is on page 75, and this is where they meet a girl called Lindsay, and they try to explain to him here how, because Lindsay is dating a boy called Colin, but Colin and Hassan named this other guy the other Colin, and it's very obvious that that guy is the other Colin, because the Colin that we follow is unique. So Hassan says, "I mean, my boy over here is clearly the primary Colin. There's no one like him. Colin, say unique in as many languages as you can." And then we have Colin's line, which is, "Colin brought them forth quickly. This was a word he knew. Unico, einzigartig, unique," and then there are 2 words in languages that I cannot read, and then it is singularis and farid. And down at the footnotes, it said the first one is Spanish, and then it's Italian, then it's German, then it's French and English, Russian, Greek, Latin, and then lastly Arabic. And I just think the footnotes throughout this book is really cute. It's a really cute little thing. And his friend Hassan, who, as I said, is Arabic, and they speak Arabic to each other, he will call Colin kafir, which means non-Muslim, I think, is basically what it means. But he uses it as like dude. But it's like kafir, and then like you kind of feel like he's just saying dude or like idiot or schmuck or something like that. It's really fun. I really like it. So as I said, Lindsay is this girl that I meet, and they stay in this really like abandoned forgotten town called Gutshot, and they stay with Lindsay and her mom, and they really help the entire story, and they help Colin and they help Hassan like just progress as characters. And I really liked Lindsay. I think she was really good. She's a really good character. Like, she's real. She's very real, and the things that she goes through, I'm not gonna give any spoilers for it because that's not what I do at all, but the things that she's gone through and the things that she talks about, because she has had phases in her life and stuff like that, and they're very real. I think that's the thing that John Green does. He makes real characters, which I love. I love John Green's way of writing. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads, and I regret nothing. I love John Green. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, keep reading. Bye. Emotions and people's reactions and... Du kan inte skrika mitt i videon, mamma!